this video we will see the visualization. Okay, so if we go to this model view, like we have the linkage between our tables with respect to order, product and customer. This orders is the raw data that we have received. So in this model view, we don't want this orders data to be there. So we just want order, product and customer, not orders. So to remove this, what we will do, we will go to again to the Power BI Power Query editor, and there in the Power Orders you can deselect the enable load. So I will show you again. So right, if you do right click, you will see enable load here. You can uncheck it. Okay. So and then you continue, and after that you can close and apply. Right. So once done, you will see now you have the three tables: product, customer, and the orders. Now we want to make the visualization for this. To make the visualization, let's go to the report view. So this is on the left side panel. We have the report view. In the report view, we have this page. Let's name this page as our home page, and you can see here data. Our three tables are there. Okay, this is orders table, then there is customer table, and then the product table. This is the visualization panel where different charts are there, right? Which are also like you have the stack bar chart, stack column charts, and different other charts and cards. So we will quickly see how to use these cards. Now suppose we make a card, so we just have to click on the cards. Now let's first make a heading for our visualization. So we select the text box, we give the name for this visualization sheet or the visualization page. So we can give it like say qualitative analysis of Superstore sales. Okay. We can select, increase the font size, let's say make it 32, center it, fine, make it super, right? Let's select the color of, let's make it bold. What we will do, we change the background and keep the text font as white. So I'm making it white, and to make the background, to change the background, I will go like here. I will go to, let's go to properties. It will be somewhere here in the effects. If you see background, we will give a background color, and this is our title. Okay, so this is our title of our visualization page. In the card, whatever overall values we want to represent, that we can represent using the cards. So you can hover over this built visual, given visuals. So one is the card, we have selected that. In this visual, let's go to our order table, and in the order table, let's say we will put some value. I will choose the value sales. Okay, sales value is there. I will choose the sales value. See? I have selected that one. Now you move this here, this side. Okay. Yeah. So we have selected the sales sales value, and it has appeared on our card. What I want to do, I want to properly format this. So in our visualization part, we will go to the format visual part. Here we have two options, visuals and general. I go to general, title, I will select on, give it the title name. So title is total sales. Fine. I will set it something like 20 heading, bold, give some text color, say we choose text color as white, and background color we choose as the like this, and we center it. Dark blue is we select as a background color, and we have centered this over part subtitle. We can also go to other options like effect. So if we go to the effect, we have the color. The color we have selected, suppose we select some color here. What happens if we select the effect? Our border appears in that color. We will choose some other color for our border. Let's say light blue we will choose. And then there is a visual border option. Visual border we will on it. And visual border, let's say, uh, let's give it some color. Suppose we give it this particular color, and then we round the corners. Suppose 10 we do, width we make 5 width. Fine. So this format has appeared, right? We will reduce the size of our this total sales card. Now here if you see, we may have, we don't want sum of sales written, and also we want to bring this value in the middle of this card. So again we go to the format visual part. There we have the visuals. We will go to the call out. Okay. So yeah, so we will in the call out, let's see, we go to the values part. Values, what we want to do with the value? We want to center it. Size seems okay. Don't want to change that. Label, if we go label, if we want to remove, we can just off it. Now this is our card for the total sales, right? Now if we want a similar kind of the card, what we will do, we will copy this and control V. So we can likewise we can have the different cards, and again one more visual we can take. Okay, so or we can, okay, let's place. We can change the values that each of these cards are represented, and card itself we can change. So for example, this card we can, instead of the sales, we can select something else, profit suppose. Okay, so this is the profit. Here what we can change it to the total profit. So again we can go to the format and general, and in this type we can go to the title and open profit. Okay, that's all, total profit. For the third card, we want to change the card for the, we want to make the card for the discount. So what we will go to the built visuals. There what we will select, instead of sum of sales, we will take the discounts, and we, instead of the sum, we can have the average discount. Title we can again change. So we go to the format. In the format we go to the general views, general. In there we can have the average discount given for this thing. Okay, so this way you can make any number of the parts. Now suppose we make a stacked column chart. So what will happen in the stacked column chart? If you see here in the built visual, we have the X and Y columns. What we will do in this, we will select, suppose we want say we will select we have customer here, so we will say we will select the customer ID, okay, in the x-axis, or customer ID may not be needed. We can select, or we can do something else. But we can make our this column chart as, we can take the same sales values that we have taken for the y value, y axis, and for the x axis, what we want, say from this customer table, we will select the region. So what we have get is the region wise sales. Okay. And if you want to make few changes, the same way you can go to the here in the visualization panel, we are going to general, title. Suppose this is what region wise sales, right? So sales versus region, size, font size 20, bold, Keep the, let's say we will take a white color, and the background we choose is the dark blue, and it is center, right? So that it's all in the same format, right? And then effect, in the effect, what we will do, um, background, let's keep it white, or if you want to change the background, you can change that. Visual border, so that all are in the same format. We can on the visual border, we can select the border color, say light blue, as we had done before. So we select this, and the width, round corners, suppose we give 10, and width 5, so that all are in the have the same format, looks part of a full story. So this is the kind of the visualization for sales or region wise sales. If you want to, you can further check on various format options that are provided here. So for example, x-axis, you can see, you can increase the size to 10, you can bold it, you can see the regions have become all the regions have become bold now. Height is to, if you want to increase the height of this table, then you can use that. Title, again, you can, if you want to give a suitable title, you can use that. We have the title as a reason, right? So REGION, we keep it that, we just make it a bold. See, your reason has become bold now. Okay, on the x-axis. Similarly, you can, if you want to change on the y-axis, you can make the changes on the y-axis. Okay, is say here in the y-axis, we can change title to, instead of sum of sales, so we can say total sale. Okay. So it has come total sales. So this way you can make your sales by the region. You can also, if you hover over each of the bar graph, each of the column, then you will see region and the sales value. You can change each of the each of the bars color also, if you want, but it's better to have this all have the same colors, because changing the color doesn't make any sense here, unless it has a specific purpose. We will see some other other visualization, like suppose donut chart we will take. So we have clicked on the donut chart on the visualization panel, and we got this as a donut chart, right? So suppose for the donut chart, we select, say we select in the legend, we select legends, means what all the areas are there we want to cover. We have taken the product categories with different areas, right? And this category wise, we will see the sales value. So we go to order and we select the sales. So this is the order by sales. Same way you can give a formatting to it. You can format your visual, go to general, give the title, suppose sales versus product categories. So we will write sales versus product. 2020, bold, text color white, background color dark blue, and center. So this way you can change, right? Any other changes you have to make, you can also do those things also. Like by going to effects, we can, if you have to change the background of this, white background looks good, but if you want to change the background for this visual, you can do that also. Visual borders, you can click on, we can go with the blue, and then rounded corner 10 that we use for others also, and 5. Fine. Now this, if you want just like, if you go here in the visual, you go to the, you can hover over and check what all these features are, each of them representing. For example, I go to the slice, and I go to the, I select, I can change the color of the particular category also by selecting this, right? Here what I want, if I go to suppose detailed labels, so here instead of label contents as data label and visual, I just keep it not category, I keep it percentage of total, so I will get only the total, right? right? And if I want this to be have this uh, values to be bold, I can bold them, right? So you can see the percentages in this card as one bold. If you want to change the color also, you can see change the color also. Fine. So this is the donut visual. We can also add a visual like a table. So for example, I will add a table. Okay, let's keep it customer name and the reason, right? So suppose we take here the region also. Yeah, I take the values only, right? Okay. Okay, let's select this only. So if you want to see, you can go to the focus mode to increase the your table size to see it visualize it more properly. Here, see if you now you have the customers and regions, and also if you want to see the sales values, you can also add some of the sales, right? So what you are seeing here is you can increase or decrease the width also of the table values. So in this table has some name. If you want to give the name, you can give the name for that. You can go to general, give the title. Suppose we give this title as uh, customer wise region and sales. Okay. 20 bold, text color white, and background color dark blue and center. Okay. So now if you see, so the stable visual is also complete. You can also give it some border that we have given for the others. We go to the visual border part, visual border we have given on. We will keep it blue and rounded corner 10. This as what we have given for the others. Now this is our visualization dashboard is completed. Now, for example, I have to see the region-wise sales. So I go to Atlantis. I will see my Atlantis sales is changed now. It's 3.67. Total profit for the Atlantis is this much discount is given. This is the sales versus product in the Atlantis region, and this is the table where these all are the customer, and see all the regions are the Atlantis here. And customer wise, how much sales is there is also seen in the table. Suppose we change our region to the west, and then you see all our values are changed, and one can easily visualize this. So that's all for this video. In the next video, we will see DAX for Power BI.